Hey, welcome back. So we had a request for sangria, and this is actually one I've been researching probably longer than anyone, and or any other cocktail that we've made, because asking for sangria is like saying, I want a sandwich. There are so many variations. There is no one right way to make it. So then we had to go off and find our own to figure out what the heck do we like. So we've got one out here in front. Sangria is a traditional Spanish, I won't even call it a cocktail, I'll call it more like a punch, because you're going to mix so many things together, and it's literally whatever you have, put it in there and just go for it. It's always got a wine in it, and we typically have some fruit, but after that, it's Katie bar the door, anything you want goes. So we're going to use a cheap wine. This is black box boxed wine. Remember, you're going to be diluting it with so many other things. You can use an expensive wine, but I think you're kind of wasting it. You're going to use 16 ounces of it too, so you're going to use a good chunk of it. You're going to use some brandy or cognac. We have some cognac here. And we're going to use some orange bitters. Sweet red vermouth. When I was in Spain, I noticed that red vermouth came on the tap, and they would actually put glasses underneath it like a keg of beer. We're going to use some amaro. We've recently found this one, and it adds a nice little complexness to it. And then orange juice, good old OJ. Now for this one, the mixing it, you're going to make these in batches. You're not going to make them by the drink. So we're going to use a big vessel here. You can make these in mason jars. In fact, one of the ways I've seen them served is you get all the cocktails ready, you put them in small mason jars as individual servings. When they're ready, you put the ice in it, put the fruit in it, maybe a splash of 7-Up, Sprite, something like that, a soda. So, okay, so first thing we're going to add, actually, no, let's do it this way. We've got some fruit that we had. We've got some apples, and we got some regular green grapes. Now, if you had blueberries or peaches or name a fruit, you can use it. So we're going to muddle these up, just smash them up. You get the idea. Apples don't really like to be muddled that much. They're pretty hard. All right, good enough for now. Now we're going to go in with 16 ounces of wine. Okay. Also, this is a good one to let it set, let those flavors marinate. 4 ounces of OJ. Of course, if you're really being sporty, you could squeeze your own. 4 ounces. We're going to use 2 ounces of amaro. And remember, all these things are, to taste. If you don't like it or you don't have it, don't worry about it. Just go with what you got. 2 ounces of vermouth. Whoops. Stop it, for God's sakes. Vermouth, red vermouth, can take over a cocktail. This is one you got to be careful of in case you could just go too far. All right, 2 ounces of cognac or brandy. You could also use a brandy like apple brandy, cherry brandy. Any of those would be a good one to choose. We're going 2 ounces in there. And the last thing we've got Regan's orange bitters. It had orange in it, so I figured orange bitters would be good. Just, whatever, put some in there. And we're going to mix it around, get all the flavors moving around. Also, you can let these fruits macerate in there, and then you could also scoop them out and put them in the drink with you. So, but that's basically where we're going to end up. We've got a nice big glass. You don't want to put the ice in it first because you don't want to dilute it down. We're going to let this ice chill it down and dilute it there. And we're just going straight in. And then whatever fruits you used as a garnish, go ahead and use those again. So we had apples and grapes. A slice of orange would be great in that as well. But there's a sangria. I like this one pretty well. Feel free to change this. Just use some basic guidelines of wine, fruit, and have at it. All right, folks, cheers. Stay safe. Oh, that's good. That's really tasty, especially on a hot day. And we're hopefully get some hot days soon.